Hey guys, this is the second part of our lecture series over ANOVAs. Today we're going to talk about how to write your results in APA format. So here is the analysis we did in part 1. So remember, this was the first part of our analysis. We found the significant results and then we did t-tests to determine where the differences are. So in our class, this is the ANOVAs page. If you scroll down, you'll see that I have a section called APA format. Now, similar to t-test, you have a statistical shorthand and you have APA results. So with this, I'm going to work on the statistical shorthand first. I'm going to put it just kind of over here to the side for now, and then I'll have to come back to it in a minute. Scroll over, there we go. So statistical shorthand for ANOVAs. So as I talked about in my original lecture video, the statistical shorthand basically indicates what we found in part 1 of our ANOVA. So that's this box over here. So we use F because we did an ANOVA. That signifies our test. Our degrees of freedom, we have 2 degrees of freedom. We have here 2 and 27. So we're going to use those in our shorthand. And then the next piece is our F value. Now this I'm going to round up to 8.8. And then my P value we found is less than 0.05. Oh, let me get a parentheses here. Okay, so here's my statistical shorthand. Now once you have this written, you need to write a paragraph, because as we've discussed before, you need to be able to write about this in a narrative format. So if I go to my class site, again, we have 2 results. Phrasing results that are significant, phrasing results that are not significant. Now you'll notice just visually, results that are significant are a lot longer than results that are not significant. So we found results that are significant. How do I know that? I know that from this p-value. Okay, that p-value is less than 0.05. I made a note that there is a significant difference. So that is the results that I'm going to copy from my class site. Okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit more. I'm going to put it right here. And remember that wrap text function, it will make it into a little box. So let's talk about what we did in a narrative format. Okay? What did we do? We computed a one-way ANOVA comparing scores of subjects. And I'm going to put something real generic here. So with the t-test, you're going to be a little more specific about your groups because you only have 2 groups. With an ANOVA, you can be a little more generic. Compare scores of subjects in 3 different groups. Now you could note in this first sentence that you had 5 hours, 10 hours, and 20 hours. You don't have to. Sometimes it's good to be that specific, but for just illustration purposes, I'm going to be kind of as generic as possible. Okay, so what did we find? A significant difference was found among the groups, and then here's my statistical shorthand. I'm going to copy that from above. Whoops. P is less than 0.05. Okay, now this next part, further analysis, I'm actually going to get rid of all of that. And I'm going to start from scratch. Okay, so further analysis revealed. Now this is where we are writing about our post hoc tests. So I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to write 1 sentence for each of these post hoc tests. So what did I find in my first post hoc test? Group 1 and group 2, I noted there was no significant difference. So I'm going to say revealed that group 1 was not significantly different than group 2. So that's the sentence for my first post hoc. And I want to put the means in here somewhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put M equals 76.6. What does M mean? M stands for mean. So that way I know that is the mean for my group. Group 2 mean is 85.2. Okay? Now, my second sentence is going to talk about my second post hoc. I noted on this one there is a significant difference, so I'm going to say that. Group 1, this is group 1 and group 3, and group 3, and I'm going to put the mean for group 3 here, 91.6. Now notice I did not put the mean for group 1 again. Why did I not do that? Because I already have the mean in the first sentence, so I don't really need it again. We're significantly, whoops, different. And then I'm going to talk about my last one, group 2 and group 3. I noted here, they were also significantly different. So I can say group 2 and group 3, whoops, were also significantly different. Okay? So that is my write-up for a one-way ANOVA where I've got significant results along with post hoc tests. I can make that just a little bit bigger so we can see all of it. There we go. So that's how you write that up. Make sure you use those templates in class and write one sentence for each post hoc test that you did. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know.